I just want to make a quick video, real fast, while I'm right after visiting the park. Right after we visited the park to discuss with the owners. Yeah, it's a little better. Right after we visited the park to discuss with the owners, the removal of a home out of the park. So typically, owners don't want you to move homes, out of their park, which is a common thing and it's typical. And we know that and we understand that. That's why we make sure we discuss it with the owners first or the park manager, before we pursue, move forward with moving a home out of a park. That's like a big no-no because that hurts the revenue of the park, the lot rent. So they don't want you touching, they don't want you moving the home. You can bring homes in most cases, or I'm not saying some cases you can bring homes in because it means revenue for them, especially if it has a tenant in it already, somebody that's going to pay the lot rent. Or even if it don't have somebody that's going to pay the lot rent, because you're going to be responsible for paying the lot rent. Quiet. But anyway, so I just wanted to discuss what, not what happened per se, but I guess a little bit about what happened, just why my emotions are still, still kind of, the adrenaline is still there, because it was kind of intense, you know what I'm saying, dealing with a nasty park owner, two park owners, they both own that same park that were very nasty. You know what I'm saying? Two women, you know what I mean? To be specific, very, very nasty. Unnecessarily. I mean, I'm just coming to help. That's all we're here for. We're coming to help. We're coming to bring value to the park. And it's ridiculous how some people act. And they consider themselves to be, people of, prestige. Because you're a park owner. So in most cases, park owners are, especially in that park, because that's a big park. You know what I'm saying? That was a big park. So they probably doing over 15,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? 15, maybe 15, 20 grand a month easy. You know what I'm saying? So you would think that, with that type of revenue, on a regular basis, depending on what your net is, that you would kind of elevate yourself in the way you think and the way you view things. Not necessarily, money don't make you smarter or make you more eloquent and things of that nature, but we like to think that that's the case in many cases. Like now, you spend more time, trying to build yourself up in a certain way. You have to carry yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Not arrogantly, but just eloquently. You shouldn't be out here, owning a park, doing 15, 20 grand a month for 20 or 30 years, and you still don't know how to treat people at all. Not even the people that's inside of your park. You know what I'm saying? You still got bad treatment for the people that's inside of your park. But at the end of the day, money is not going to change you for the better, for the worse. As they say, if you already got those qualities in you when you don't have money, when you start to make money and generate that type of capital or that type of revenue, 20 grand, 15, 20,000 dollars a month, you probably still gonna be nasty. If you was nasty with $2 in your pocket, you're gonna be nasty with $2 million in your pocket, right? So I guess that's my negligence from thinking about it the way I was thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? If you was already a decent person and you was a nice guy, or a nice gal with $2 in your pocket, it's a big possibility you're going to be nice with $2 million in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, the money changed them, this, that, and the third. No, the money ain't really changed. A lot of times, people change around you. The people that knew you for being broke, they start looking at you different, but you might be the same person you always was. You might be a fairly decent person, but now you got money, and people looking at you like, the light's messed up. People looking at you funny, because you got your bag right. Now you act a certain way. You reading different books now. You carry yourself a certain way, and now they think you changed, but because you're trying to better yourself. That's a different story. Anyway, back to the park owners. My fault. Not park managers. We ain't talking about no managers. We talking about owners. Okay, we talking about the decision makers, the people who own the park. These particular individuals were very unprofessional, you know, and very nasty, and they were liars. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about literally lying to my face, you know, and on multiple, in one conversation, saying different things, changing the story up. First, you want me to bring you $1,500 deposit to move the home. If I'm gonna move a home out of your park, then you tell me when I get there, oh, it's $2,500 now. And then you tell me you won't get 1 red cent of that $2,500 back if that lot is not completely clean. I'm talking about the shed, the porch, the garage, the this, the that. Everything has to be completely clear and clean in order for you to get 1 cent out of that $2,500 deposit down. Oh, and not only that, you got 3 days to make that happen. You got 3 days to clear out that lot. If you can't clear that lot out in 3 days, you lose your security deposit. Because we have a lease agreement with that individual that's selling you the home, and within that contract, that agreement we have with him is certain stipulations in there that say if he's selling and leave, the home has to be removed, and the home has to be removed immediately. So now that falls on me. So in other words, you don't want me to do business in your park. Just say that. It's easier and less complicated if you just say, sir, you know, we don't allow this in our park. We don't want you doing business in our park. We don't want you buying nothing in our park and removing anything from our park. That's all you have to say. You don't have to give me all the shenanigans after I sent you a gift. Because we've been going back and forth with him, you know, for the past, you know, maybe about a good week and a half now. Going back and forth with them and certain individuals that live in the park. And, you know, we sent them a gift yesterday. You know, sent them a nice gift. It came this morning. We ordered the stuff yesterday, and it came in the mail this morning. And I asked them, I said, did you get your gift? Yeah, we got it. Just like that. So, you know, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. So, you know, it takes a lot to get me riled up. So I had to sick the bull on him. I had to sick the bull on him. I had to sick Nick Beast on him. And she went in there and smacked them all up. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a dose of their own medicine. You know what I'm saying? You know, so from the rip, because she already knew what she was up against anyway, and she just went in there and just gave him a dose of their own medicine. So they don't like her. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner. But you know, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Sometimes, you know, some of these managers and some of these owners are just ridiculous. But the crazy part is, within the past 2 weeks, I've spoken to owners, managers, regional managers, and I've gotten both ends. I've gotten both ends of the stick. I've gotten park owners that have been terrible, mean, and nasty, and wealthy, probably pretty wealthy. I don't really know what they got in their bank, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty wealthy. And on the flip side, I've spoken to managers, owners, you know, and regional managers. So park managers that be in the office, and then regional managers that's in the corporate office, and owners, right? That were extremely nice. Yes, come to the park. We want you to come help us out. You know, I need 5 homes in my park. You know, see what you can come up with. This, that, and the third. You know, back up, boy. You know, so it's kind of like it balances out the beef, the trauma. It balances out the trauma, because this stuff can be traumatizing. You go through this stuff. This stuff can be traumatizing, but at the end of the day, you got to keep moving forward. And it's Thursday. It's only Thursday. We've been banging like this all week. Monday, getting stuff done, banging. Tuesday, getting stuff done, banging. Wednesday, getting stuff done, banging. Now today is Thursday, and I just got off the phone with a regional manager of a park. And before I talked to him, I left the office of talking to the 2 owners that was nasty, that I'm not even going to bother with their park no more. I'm not even going to try to even attempt to do business in there no more unless they call me and apologize and say, we really need you to come help us out. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know, I'm not even going to bother with it. But I give myself a pat on the back and kudos for even working up the nerve, the strength, and the guts to even go in there and face the park owners like that. Because that's not something that, you know, I'm used to. But you have to go through these forest fires to get to the other end, which is total victory, or at least victory on some shape, form, or fashion on a large scale or a larger scale. So this is what it's about, the process. This is the process. I can't deny it. This is the process. I can't run from it. You gotta go through the process to get to the other end of the rainbow, as they say, to get to that pot of gold. Because that was a potential deal. That was a potential major deal. That could have been, in all honesty, had those owners been on deck that we just had that meeting with earlier, had those owners been on deck, that could have been possibly a potential, I'm gonna say $30,000 to $40,000 transaction. Simple as that. $30,000 to $40,000 transaction had those owners been on deck. If those owners would have said, what can I do for you? You know, I want you, you know, I see what you're saying. You got everything together. You got your movers together. You got your homes that you picked out that you're trying to get out, you know, trying to purchase. Let's go. I was doing the numbers a couple days ago. It's a possibly a $30,000 to $40,000 transaction profit. Not gross. We talking about net. Could have been, but could have been a little lower than that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you say 25, I don't want to exaggerate, but I'm just saying net gross probably. I'm gonna say gross 40, net 30. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? 30 grand. And all that could have took place in about a good week. Definitely, well, I'm gonna say a month, because you're talking about cleaning up the debris after you remove the homes and things of that nature. You know, so maybe about a good month, maybe 30 days from start to finish. Or possibly could have been even more money than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say that this is why we say, you know, sometimes, you know, it's frustrating because sometimes the park manager's in the way, sometimes the owners are in the way, and sometimes the regional manager is in the way. And corporate is just, you know, corporate or what have you. The owner, which is corporate or what have you, sometimes they be in the way. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta keep moving. It's another park right around the corner from that one. Matter of fact, 2 more parks around the corner from that one. So just gotta keep moving. It is what it is. Keep thumping, keep rolling, keep grinding, keep rustling, keep bumping, because this is what's gonna toughen you up and get you ready for that pot of gold. You know what I'm saying? So once it finally come to you, you can appreciate it more. And you won't be looking at it like somebody just handed it to you and it's just, you know, it's not worth anything. No, you know, once you get your what you're trying to get, the things that you're trying to acquire, whatever the case may be, the whatever you're trying to get or invest in yourself and your family for your generational, you know, building generational wealth, things of that nature. Once you see that stuff build, then you know what the work that you put in to get it. And it'll make you feel better about it. Opposed to it just coming to you easy. So anyway, keep up the hustle. Keep moving forward, keep grinding. We out here, you know, see my shirt. We out here putting in work. It is what it is. You know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Fear less, thrive more. That's the name of the game. All right? Easy.